Let me tell you an interesting fact. Only 10% of people achieve their New Year's resolutions. Only 10%. Yes, that's difficult to believe, but it's true. But have you ever wondered, what's their secret? What really separate the high achievers from the average people? What habits do they develop which make them fulfill their New Year resolutions, their dreams and goals? Dreams. Goals. Big ones. Small ones. Everybody has those, but turning them into reality is when things get tough. Procrastination sneaks in, distractions pull us away, and that little voice in our head whispers, "What if I fail?" Sound familiar? You're not alone. These struggles are part of the journey, but they don't have to be the reason you stop. The truth is, if I'm being very honest, that 10% who achieve their New Year's resolutions and that extraordinary 1% who fulfill their lifelong dreams have also feared and dealt with the same things in their life. The difference is, they found a way to push through by incorporating some strong habits in their routine. And so can you. In this video, we're going to talk about those 5 powerful habits that high achievers develop and incorporate in their routine to overcome the challenges and stay ahead of others, and the practical steps on how you can do the same. Before we get started, remember what Steve Jobs said. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Let's get started. Mind is the most powerful instrument. It controls every thought and every action of a human being. Carol Dweck's Mindset, the new psychology of success, introduces the concept of growth mindset and fixed mindset. Fixed mindset is the belief that skills, abilities, and intelligence are static and can't be improved. It creates a sense of fear in you to take actions to improve. However, growth mindset allows you to see yourself differently. It is a belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through constant learning, evolving, and dedication to work and improve. In the words of Epictetus, it is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Let's prove the importance of growth mindset through research and a case study. A research study published in Psychological Science depicts that students who embraced challenges and learned from setbacks performed better in maths and reading. These findings highlight the effort, perseverance, and learning from setbacks are key drivers of success, and that is the ultimate significance of having a growth mindset. Learning from failures and succeeding ultimately. The case study we're going to discuss today is someone you all know very well, Michael Jordan. He is considered as one of the greatest players of all times, but guess what? He wasn't always a superstar. He was kicked out of his team in high school. But he didn't stop there. Instead, he used that rejection to improve himself and grow himself to be a better player. The result? He won 6 NBA titles and became a global icon. His story is a testament of the fact that if you're willing to grow, you'll always find a way to succeed. Following are the actionable steps to be incorporated in you to develop a growth mindset. Embrace challenges. Never stop learning. View setbacks as stepping stones to improve. In a world of social media, it is becoming increasingly difficult to maintain attention and focus on the important things. Unlimited notifications, emails, text messages, and endless scrolling. Doing important tasks with full focus has become of the greatest challenges of our time. The problem isn't just the distractions themselves. It's that we've trained our brains to crave them, jumping from task to task, and that has ruined the young minds. It has become important to teach youngsters of today that those who can maintain their focus while performing important tasks are the ones who will get ahead. One of the most important rules to maintain focus and prioritize tasks according to their importance is known as Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, which teaches us that 80% of our results come from just 20% of our efforts. Yet, too many people stay busy rather than productive, drowning in low-impact tasks, while neglecting the extremely urgent, important, and productive tasks, and that results in maximum efforts, but low productivity overall. This is something to be taught in schools, so that people from very young age get to understand the things which are worth making efforts for. In the words of Alexander Graham Bell, concentrate all your thoughts upon the work in hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus. In his book, Deep Work, Cal Newport has argued that in today's world, which is full of unlimited distractions, the ability to stay 100% focused is a superpower. He presents the idea that uninterrupted work done by full concentration leads to mastery, innovation, creativity, and ultimately, success. Following are the actionable steps to be incorporated into your routine to achieve focus. Learn time management techniques. Turn on Do Not Disturb mode while working. Take short breaks between tasks to refresh your mind. Let's expose the myth of overnight success. That's not how things work. It's just a comforting illusion. Behind every sudden breakthrough lies a story of failure, persistence, consistency, and comeback. Whether it's J.K. Rowling getting rejected by publishers multiple times, or Michael Jordan getting thrown out of the basketball team in high school, every success story has such moments of failure. But what separated them from the others? Consistency and hard work. Remember, massive success is never about taking shortcuts and trying to make giant leaps in no time. It's about taking small but consistent steps day by day. One big workout won't build you the muscles that short but daily workouts would. As Lao Tzu once said, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." In his book, The Compound Effect, Darren Hardy reveals a powerful truth. Small, daily choices shape our destiny, whether it's finances, body, learning skills, and whatnot. Success is never about one big break. It's about repeating small but powerful habits every day that make you stand out from the rest. In the words of Jimmy Johnson, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Let's discuss the example of Usain Bolt. All of you are aware of his name, the fastest man in the world. He didn't wake up one day and started running faster than every other human being on Earth. His success was built on years of relentless running practices and discipline. He trained for over a decade to run a race that lasted less than 10 seconds. His story rejects the myth of overnight success and proves that success is achieved only through small actions repeated every day for years. But what are those small actions? Following are those actionable steps. Start small actions and habits. Be consistent and master them. Stack up more habits. Track progress. Improve the shortcomings. No matter how talented or hardworking you are, no matter what kind of a genius you are, setbacks are inevitable. They're part of the journey. They're the way God tests his strongest soldiers. And guess what? The choice is yours, whether you want to quit or use them as tools for improvement. Learn lessons from failures. For example, if you fail a test, learn your mistakes. Focus on those questions especially well and master them. When you attempt to give the test again, you'll notice a huge improvement, and that, guys, is the secret to ultimate success. Remember, resilience isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about using challenges as fuel to grow. When you shift your mindset from "I failed" to "I learned," nothing can stop you. Every setback is an opportunity in disguise, only if you're willing to see it that way. The case study we're going to discuss is that of Lionel Messi. It was FIFA World 2014 final, Argentina versus Germany. Messi was hoping to lift that biggest prize in world football. But Mario Götze killed the dream of Messi by scoring a goal in extra time and helping Germany win the World Cup. But Messi didn't lose hope. After 8 years of hard work, he lifted the World Cup trophy in 2022 when Argentina beat France in FIFA World Cup final. That was a moment of brilliance for the magical Messi. His life story teaches us a big lesson. No matter how many times you fail, you can get up and achieve your goal if you're resilient enough. Following are you actionable steps to develop resilience. Self-care, learning from failures, seeking support from friends and professionals, never losing hope, making the next attempt with extra effort. The last habit of high achievers we're going to discuss today is lifelong learning. The extraordinary human beings never stop learning. They know that no one can get perfect and have 100% knowledge about everything. So they make learning a routine and make efforts to learn continuously. Doesn't matter the source. It can be through books, social media, or professionals. This is a constantly changing world. Technology, industries, and opportunities shift in the blink of an eye. What's important today might not be important tomorrow. So having limited knowledge is a big risk, and it is not advisable to take such risk. Remember, the most successful people aren't the ones who know all. They're the ones who never stop learning. There's another reason learning should never be stopped: curiosity. It is the spark that fuels greatness. Every breakthrough, every discovery, and every life-changing idea starts with one question. What if? The moment you stop being curious, you stop growing. Always stay curious and ready to learn more knowledge. That's the secret to become more innovative than others and stay ahead of others in the game. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Following are the actionable steps to incorporate continuous learning into your routine. Start reading books which aren't in your course. Attend workshops and seminars. Seek professional help. The day you stop growing will be the day you'll start failing. You are more capable than you think. You can be write your name among those highest of achievers of the past, present, and the future. But it's not as easy as it seems. Follow the practical steps we've provided, like cultivating a growth mindset, learning from setbacks, consistency and efforts, hard work, continuous learning, and see your life change for good forever. Making efforts is in your hands right now. So why wait? Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video inspiring and helpful, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Let's unleash our hidden potential.